So today we're gonna be working on the house a little bit. Went out, picked up a programable thermostat. This one's gotta go. It's 2-wire, it's simple, but the temperature's not right on it, and it doesn't tell you what the temperature is, so you just set it and it goes. And the house is got a lot of hot spots and cold spots, so trying to eliminate that. So here we go. So we're gonna have to do a little work, but not a ton of work because this is already installed. We're just gonna, it's kind of difficult with my hand. I had popped the cover off. These screws are loose anyway. Pop those out. Go ahead and pop out our little backing screws. Okay, here's our wires here. Here's your thermostat. Let me get this part, bring you back. It's pretty much, this looks all confusing, but it's not really. You just have about 5 wires. Don't run AC, so we're not gonna have to hook up one of those wires. On a 2-wire, you just got the white wire and your red wire, and then the power will be hooked up on one side, and then right now this is actually off, and then when you turn this, that tells it to start, and then the spring right here will heat up, and then when it heats up to room temperature, it clicks off just like that. And then when it gets cold again, it clicks on. Or if you think it's too hot, you cool it down, well then you turn it off. So if you run into a problem where this isn't working, you could literally just jump your white and red wire and it's gonna run until you shut it off, which I did when I first got the house because I couldn't get the furnace to work. And then I figured out what the issue was. But go ahead and get this unwired, get our other one mounted. So if the electricians were pretty good, or your furnace guys, you got extra wire, so you don't have to worry about being short. Just take your backing plate, get it up here on the wall where you want it, and then put a couple holes in there, and then go ahead and mount your new back plate like so. Out of these, I just this one's been mounted, and then back screw out, and I just stick them to the size I need. Okay, I didn't cut these down just so the fact that if I need to later, I could always come in here and just touch these together, make sure it works. I did hook up all the rest of the wires because just because it's hooked up here doesn't mean it's hooked up at the furnace, and I don't have to worry about wires poking other wires and sending any power back or anything. So, okay, I got the batteries installed. We're gonna go ahead and set the time. It is 1:20 here in Michigan right now. Just gonna run this down to 120. It's gonna take forever. Alright, so I was wrong on that. I'm not going to use the program. I just want to override it. And we want to hold it at 73. So now we should be good. When temperature drops below 73, it should turn on. So I got the house too, the switch didn't work. So I had to bypass that. And then I just put wire nuts on these because these were wide open too. So if we wanted to hook up the thermostat to other options, that's where these other two wires would come out of the circuit board, and you'd have options for those three as well. But we're not going to need them because we're still running it as a 2-wire switch, but it's just now programmable if we need it. So it was 78 degrees, it's down to about 75. We'll turn it on, see if it works. All right, so we're at 74, and I'm gonna put it at 75. It's set for 73 right now. Put this on 75. We're gonna hold that temp. There you go, heat on. I got my heat set over here, and I have my fan on auto. So now I just gotta wait for the furnace to turn on. I got this one's telling me it's about 76 right here, and I could have the other one on 75, and it'd almost be 80 degrees. So that tells me that thermostat was off. So we got our fire. This furnace heats up really quick, so should be any minute. There we go. One thing I never understood is they put the thermostat right here in the house next to the vent, which I shut off, but my old house is that way. It'd kick on, kick off, kick on, kick off. So I got that shut off and blocked. It makes no sense. All right, there we go. Furnace is still running. Heat just kicked off. It went a little over 75, but I think it was because I was standing over here messing with it a little bit. So I think that's gonna work just good. So I think that'll work all right. The reason I wanted the programmable and not just a standard 2-wire, I could have bought a new 2-wire, but I wanted one I can mess with if I need to. I'm planning on getting a wood boiler here pretty soon, and using wood to heat water. The water's gonna be a lot hotter than what the propane gas can do, and therefore it's going to heat the house a lot easier and a lot faster. So I want to be able to take and put it on nights that it's cold. I want to bring the temperature in the house up so that my water lines aren't freezing, and then during the day we can bring it down when the sun's out. It helps heat everything up. So it's $30 and it's an update, so I think it'll work out pretty good. So thanks for watching. If you got questions, let me know. I'm not an expert, but I'm just your average Joe. Catch you next time.